meditacionesdiarias.com.
Hello, this is Lorena Maya reading to you from Minnesota. Today's date is January 22nd, 2023. I'm reading our adult devotional titled, I Am With You, Bible Promises for a Life of Full Assurance. Our title for today is, He Shall Hear My Voice. Evening and morning and at noon I will pray and cry aloud, and He shall hear my voice. Psalm chapter 55, verse 17. There are many inspiring moments in the life of Louis Zamperini, the American athlete and soldier who managed to survive 47 days on a raft in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. As Zamperini himself noted, nothing is more indispensable to survive a shipwreck than drinking water. However, on one of the most distressing moments of his journey, it had been 7 days since he had been able to have a drop of the priceless liquid. Whenever he thought the clouds would bring water, they seemed to know we were there and avoid us, Zamperini says. Many times he and his friends rowed desperately in a pursuit of a cloud, only to be overcome by exhaustion and to be even more thirsty than they were before putting in all that effort. That seventh day, when the ominous shadow of death extended its arms over them, they had no choice but to resort to prayer. Until then, Zamperini had been a nominal Christian, only outwardly, but not of the heart. However, that day he made a vow to God and told him, Answer my prayers now, and I promise if I get home through all of this and whatever is to come, I'll serve you for the rest of my life. Not an hour had passed before a lot of rain fell over them. With the first taste, I knew I was the wealthiest man in the world, Zamperini wrote. Zamperini's experience reminds us of this wonderful promise. Call to me, and I will answer you, and show you great and mighty things which you do not know. You can find this in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 33, verse 3. The Hebrew word translated as call implies the idea of yelling, shouting, calling out, asking for help. It's not a silent plea. It's the desperate cry of someone who urgently needs a helping hand. That was how Zamperini prayed, and that's how we should pray, as if life itself depended on it, and actually it does. As I was writing this devotional, I received a message from a friend asking me to pray for a young man who was battling COVID-19 and couldn't find a hospital bed. Perhaps you know of someone who has been diagnosed with a terminal illness, a father who is desperate because of the path his children have chosen, someone who needs us to cry out for some reason. Today we have the opportunity to pray and cry out to God in behalf of someone else, and He will hear our voice. Thank you so much for joining us and listening in. I hope that this blesses you and you have a good day.
Thank you for joining us. We invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel at m.youtube.com/c/Meditaciones Diarias and to follow us on our social media in Instagram at www.instagram.com/meditacionesdiarias7. May God bless you and your family.